Yeah. Oh, yeah, it did.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekly broadcast. Here we are discussing everything that has anything to do with SEO and AI visibility, however you want to call it, can be GO, AO. Today's topic is in the overlap between both, just like many other topics at this point, SEO and AI visibility very much overlapping. That is why we usually discuss both. Um, I'm Smarty. I have been in SEO for 20 years. April, I can hear you clicking.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to fix my camera.
April is trying to fix her video. She will be here in a second, I hope. But what was I saying? I'm in Smarty. I have been in SEO for 20 years and for more than 20 years at this point. And I have been on Reddit for more than 15 years. And my team is actually specializing in it, not me. So I'm hoping we're going to discuss April together with April today because Reddit is her specialty for sure. I'm the co-founder of Smarty Marketing. We are a boutique SEO agency based in New York, and April finally is with us. She's our director of social, so she definitely knows a thing or two about Reddit. So why do we discuss Reddit so much these days? Exactly because it is everywhere. It has been ranking incredibly well for the past 2 or 3 years. Well, before then it was also ranking very well, but it is now it has seen huge organic growth, and it is also number one source in LLM citations. We also know that LLMs not just cite Reddit, but also use it as the source, direct source for their training data. So it definitely impacts all kinds of decisions, both in organic search and LLMs. And the fun part here is that businesses don't know what to do with that because Reddit is a challenging platform on many levels. It's very easy to lose accounts there. It takes time to build visibility there. You cannot self-promote there. You cannot broadcast there as easily as anywhere else. It is a challenging platform, and a lot of businesses don't like the answer. Sorry, it takes time because it needs to be done well. Unfortunately, many businesses are looking for shortcuts into Reddit to be there without spending too much time on that. Unfortunately, that doesn't work as well, and this is exactly what we are talking about today. First of all, let's discuss why Reddit is so visible. And the most popular questions that people ask is it going to stay? For how long businesses will have to deal with Reddit threads ranking for their brand names, and usually those are not very favorable threads as well. What to do about that? How long is it going to impact LLM visibility and decisions and answers? And do we think that Reddit is here to stay? Well, first of all, I have two answers to this question because it's not easy at this point. It's not easy to predict anything in SEO because things are just changing a lot. There are new platforms we never dealt with, new algorithms we are still figuring out. So is Reddit here to stay? First of all, Reddit is not there for no reason. I think I was speaking back in, it was maybe 2018 or maybe 2020. I was speaking at a conference and I still had a slide that a lot of brand name searches, queries, brand name driven queries include Reddit in it. For years, people were adding Reddit to lots of queries, including branded queries, because they were looking for first-hand experience with a topic, with a problem, or with a brand. Google did not just rank Reddit for no reason at all. That because it was the destination of its users. That's why it started ranking so well. People were looking for Reddit, and Reddit was added to lots of search queries for that reason, and Google noticed and started ranking it better and better. It's not like not because of the agreements that all the Reddit threads are being cited or being used for answers in LLMs. It's because people want to know first-hand answers, and LLMs don't have a better source for those. So when we think that it is enjoying that visibility just because for no reason, for some agreements, for some high-level contracts or something like that, no, it is needed for users. And Google's job is to give people what they need, as well as LLMs, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, are all trying to do the same. They are trying to give people what they're looking for, and it happens that many people are looking for Reddit and opinions of Reddit users. So is it going to stay? Yes, in my opinion, it will, for that exact reason. People want Reddit, and for as long as they want Reddit, it will be ranking and it will be used for AI answers. The other part of that problem is that many businesses, like I say, they're looking for shortcuts into Reddit. And unfortunately, that is the danger. This is Reddit understands that, because it's getting very much spammed. There was just a report last week from 404 Media, I think the site is called, on how Reddit manipulations, Reddit not being used properly by businesses can in fact help businesses show up in LLM answers. We all know that, and Reddit knows that as well, and that is a threat for Reddit, because if it does not stop the artificial fake customer sentiment there and spam, it will not be as useful as the source for organic searches or LLM users. It is the direct threat to Reddit existence, so they are taking it very seriously. So how long Reddit is going to be here also relies on how well they're going to manage this spam and AI slop problem, which exists everywhere, to be sure. On LinkedIn, AI slop is every other thread and just about every other comment. Whenever I say something on Reddit, there are always AI generated comments there, and that is very obvious. But for Reddit, it is dangerous because it is being used as the third first-hand experience by so much technology these days, and unless it stops the spam problem, they will not use Reddit as much. Is Reddit taking care of spam? Yes. We see a lot of changes. I guess April, was it 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago, we saw a huge influx in Reddit. It was like silent Reddit update or something like that. We saw a lot of communities, even huge ones, being suspended for non-moderation because those moderators were not taking care of spam. And from my side as the moderator, I see many more suspended accounts. Sometimes previously they would send me posts to review before they go live. Now I cannot even approve things there because the account that posted that is already suspended. We see a huge increase in suspensions on Reddit. Unfortunately, there will be damage to actual good accounts that are not spammy for sure, so be aware of that. If you lose your account on Reddit, it's not just you, it's definitely something is going on there. And Reddit is doing its best. I do believe they will fight it. It's not the first time Reddit is under attack of spam for sure. It's been always a popular platform for spammy tactics, but now it is, of course, much more serious because of all the visibility that Reddit has as the source. We will discuss how you can set up Reddit presence without being spammy today. April has lots of experience in that as well, in lots of different industries. Unfortunately, those are not fun, most of them, but she's trained to set up authentic Reddit presence on Reddit, on many topics, and it's all different from topic to topic, to be sure, because sometimes we cannot do anything without clients. When it's very illegal client, finance related clients, we have to rely on them for their expertise. Unfortunately, those are the most of our clients, to be sure. We don't have too many fun clients where we can just do everything ourselves because it's just a fun topic like traveling or fashion or something like that. Most of our clients are challenging, so we work with them on creating authentic, expert-driven, experience-driven content for their accounts and for the subreddits. The main thing here is that it takes time, and unfortunately, especially these days, when Reddit is very careful with new accounts, it is very easy to lose your account if you try to do something too quickly on Reddit. But let's discuss some questions. Also, please subscribe on Smarty.com is where my newsletter lives, where I announce weekly topics and give the link to join this broadcast. I try to do to every episode is very actionable so that you can get something, take something home and do something there. Today it's Reddit, and I know April has a few great questions about that, which we will both try to answer for you.
What are like some common mistakes that you see brands making on Reddit?
Yes, there are lots of mistakes, but the main mistake here is that they try to move too fast, and unfortunately that usually comes down to top not really ethical or not even legal tactics. That includes faking positive reviews, setting positive what it's called hijacking Reddit, when you post something just for it to rank, and then you go back and also edit the thread to add your link there after the moderators review it. There are lots of sneaky things that brands unfortunately try to do on Reddit, which is unfortunate for both sides, to be sure. First of all, it's degrading Reddit as a platform because it's not necessarily some content that Reddit users want to see as well. And secondly, it is damaging for businesses' reputation as well. So I always say you can try Reddit shortcuts only if you don't care about your brand and you don't plan to have it for too long. Then you can try those out. But overall, it's the best way to damage your reputation is to try something on Reddit, something sneaky and fast on Reddit. And that is exactly why I try to also manage the expectations of our clients as well. About first 3 months, we are moving very slowly. Even the transparent, authentic, branded presence on Reddit should be built slowly and carefully, because it's very easy to lose your brand name on Reddit overall for no reason at all, just triggering some automatic filter or flag. So this is the biggest mistake I'm seeing is trying to see results too fast. And I'm sure, April, maybe you could add from your experience what you're seeing on Reddit as well.
Yeah, definitely what you said, just sneaky tactics like that, or not really being a part of the community, just like using the community to share things and then just leaving and not like engaging with like the comments you might get or anything like that. Like the best way to be on Reddit is to just like honestly just like kind of have fun with it and just be a part of the scene, even though it's easier said than done. But like they're very protective of, because especially because of LLMs now and everything, they're very protective of like the humanity of their community. So you get to respect that for sure. And taking shortcuts or just like spamming can get your like entire domain, your entire brand domain like banned. So you wouldn't be able to post links from your website anymore anyway. So that's just like, I don't know. It's just, there's a lot can go wrong if you just rush things and cut corners. So yeah, you have to actually provide value, not like just exploit the system. So
it's a good point about posting and not engaging. By the way, as a moderator, I started using that as a reason to remove the whole thread. If someone is posting something and then people start asking questions, there are no answers from the original poster, I would remove that thread and ban the user, because it's not something that Reddit is for. If you want a discussion, you have to be there. And most brands, unfortunately, do the same mistake as well. I see even some branded, I started seeing a lot of branded subreddits around Reddit. And in most cases, and it's very surprising to me, the actual brand is not inside that official subreddit to reply to comments. They just post something and do not touch anything, which I think if you have a subreddit, the whole reason of having a subreddit is to be able to respond to people there, because it's not easy to do that outside of your own subreddit. You cannot easily participate in discussions as a brand, especially if it's a negative thread. But if you have a subreddit, why do you have it? Just to broadcast your company news or special offers? Unfortunately, it's not going to work like that. It's not Instagram, it's not Twitter, where you can definitely broadcast. Not necessarily going to be very effective, but at least you can do it there. On Reddit, it's just seeds more negativity when people are in your subreddit and not able to hear back from you. They will be much more negative than they were before. So it's also a huge mistake not participating back.
that's a lot of work. It's just beyond, it's not just another social media platform. Like it's just a lot of work to keep engaging with everybody and being a part of the community.
Absolutely. Yeah, April knows she's doing that work.
So the next question is like, how do you get started on Reddit?
Well, yes, I guess April will be much better at answering that, because she starts on Reddit all the time for clients. My account is like 10-15 years old, so I really don't remember. I remember I lost my very first account on Reddit. It was banned. It was about 15 years ago, so I started just like
though.
People do. Yes, a lot of people exactly start at that point by losing an account and then starting moving much slower and much more careful, which, I mean, it is sad. I lost an account recently, again, just like I needed to ask a question from a certain subreddit. I registered an account because I didn't want to ask it from my branded account, and immediately asked that question. It was suspended that moment because I didn't wait, and it kind of removes somehow it's not user friendly, because people actually create accounts on Reddit to participate, but they cannot do
Mhm.
that at this point, at least not immediately. So you have to take your time and read a lot before you do anything on Reddit. But I'm sure April has many more ideas here.
Yeah, the way that like a lot of people when they're making like new accounts like for like marketing purposes, they would start on like Ask Reddit, and like answer questions and ask questions. But I think Reddit's like kind of savvy to that now, so like they're being really strict on that subreddit. So it's like, oh, I don't know, there's like a lot of the formerly safe places to start warming up your accounts have started to change. So really, like, we still have a lot of safe subreddits that for warming up accounts that, but really the best thing I would suggest is just like going into communities that like you're interested in and like actually sharing things that you're interested in, like let's say you like take pictures of like birds or like flowers or plants. You can go and share your photos in those. But I usually right before actually like posting anything, I usually recommend like getting your karma up over 10. And then like, but then even then, like it's still really risky. It takes like a long time. You just never know. Sometimes like you won't get banned for doing anything. Like it just like seems sometimes there's like some randomness to it sometimes. So I don't know, it's tricky, but I guess the number one advice would just to like find conversations that you actually want to be a part of. So like it just like comes naturally, and then you're just getting talking to people and stuff, and then your karma will build gradually. You got to have fun with it, and you can really find a community on absolutely any topic. So there's a lot of stuff out there to talk about. So just be yourself. Well, to an extent. I mean, if you're doing like if you're like warming up like a branded account, then you can go to like communities that are relevant to your brand and just like contribute, like just talk to people about like what you know, share your knowledge and stuff, answer questions that you see people have that are relevant to your topic. And like you can't go into it with a mindset that like, oh, I'm just going to immediately start promoting stuff. And like you have to be really patient. It takes like a lot of patience to do that. But yeah, just it's like a forum, so you just find places to chat, I guess.
Yep. And absolutely do not try to build your karma within a month too much. I feel like
Yeah.
trying too much is also why so many accounts are getting suspended. Try to maintain the natural flow here.
Mhm.
Uh, just like other Reddit accounts, they would join and would not try to fake it and build it too fast.
Yeah.
Um, I know we all have to report back to someone, whether it's our clients or their client. Our clients have to report to their executives and stuff like that. But unfortunately, on Reddit, there is no other way to set up presence, but wait. Have
Mhm.
a lot of patience for sure. Especially, like I say, at least 3 months. We call it the setup period when we are not rushing anything. We are trying to maintain a very calm flow with a few comments here and there, if you post, but not rushing it for sure.
They used to Reddit used to give you like a warning if you're posting too much and make you wait like 10 minutes or even commenting too much. It would be like you're commenting too much. We gotta wait 10 minutes. I haven't seen that in a long time. I don't know if they just stopped doing that and they just stopped giving you any sort of warning and then just ban you. But I don't know. Maybe I just haven't run into done that, so I haven't gotten the warning. But I don't know. They're getting a lot more sneaky. They're I don't know. It's Reddit's pretty risky right now, so you definitely can't do any rushing or anything. It takes time.
Yeah, I think I last saw that warning maybe a year ago. I've never
Yeah, I
really
don't know when the last time I don't know. I don't know if they just don't have it anymore. Maybe someone else
followed
knows it.
not. And also, I can see how it could be confusing for a new uh, Reddit user, because some of those rules they give you those awards for commenting
Yeah,
lot.
Yeah.
So they kind of encourage you to be active, but then you can lose your account over that as well. Or like they can encourage you to cross post your post to a community that doesn't even want or allow cross posts in their rules. It's very easy to kind of, even Reddit in many cases encourages you to do stuff that you can lose
Yeah.
account over. So be very careful with those as well, because it can be very confusing. It's almost like, well, you told me to do this.
Yeah, got lots of badges and stuff, but I do recommend like at least doing like 1 or 2 comments every day, so that like you do get those badges that like streaks and stuff. I think that kind of makes it look natural, but not too much, just a little bit every day. And then over time you can do more, and because your account's more aged and everything, but you gotta take it slow for sure. All right, I guess I have one more
Minutes.
question. Beyond having like a branded subreddit, what are some other ways brands can build awareness on Reddit?
Well, I would say that having a branded subreddit is definitely fundamental. We use it not just to build awareness, but also to kind of training pool for the client's internal team, because it's a safe space, and from there you can also start doing something else. After a few months of building a branded account, we also set up Reddit monitoring. So we monitor keywords and brand mentions, competitors mentions as well on Reddit. And slowly but surely, you can start participating in those, but without promotion. Our clients always want to kind of course, recommend themselves. But we usually say use the data, like say according to our clients' data or according to our research. This is the maximum of self-promotion that we usually allow. But I'm sure April knows a lot more. We also do those digital assets that are doing great on Reddit.
That's how we started, making like digital assets, infographics. It's like really interesting, unique data, unique research, and that's like has the client's logo on it and everything. And like sometimes a lot of the time we'll use their data because that's like very proprietary, and LLMs and AI and Reddit really loves that stuff. So just like create something unique that you can share on Reddit and different communities, and like that has the benefit of like building brand awareness, and also like a lot of journalists use Reddit to find things to write about in like relevant communities, so that you have an opportunity to get really big links. And we've been on like a lot of radio stations. We've been on even been on our stuff has been on like television and everything. So, and it all like usually all starts from someone important with some influence finding it on Reddit, which you'd be surprised. Like I feel like there's like some really big journalists on Reddit in secret. So there's lots of ways, and we don't. Yeah, we do have a question here.
Okay, let's see. Most of the inbound requests these days with clients about AI and Reddit. Well, we are definitely biased here because we specialize in both. So obviously, most of our leads are asking about either Reddit or AI. Many clients ask about both because I feel like all the executives in semi-big organizations now know that Reddit is influencing training data and AI answers. So in most cases, people come to me with something like, okay, I want to be on Reddit for AI visibility. And my answer is, of course, we can help with that, but AI visibility takes a little more than just Reddit, for sure. But somehow Reddit is, everyone knows that Reddit exists for AI visibility at this point, which is good and bad. I mean, it's good for business. It is definitely bad for Reddit because a lot of businesses are trying to get to AI answers through Reddit, and they're doing it definitely wrong. in most cases. But I guess we are done here. Thank you so much for joining us and for asking your questions. We will be back next week. Here still April. I think that's the one when I'm going.
Oh no, I'll be gone.
Okay, so I will be alone next week. So I will try to come up with non-Reddit topics, as our Reddit expert is going to be away on vacation.
Camping.
Thank you so much. Please subscribe on Smarty.com. Visit our subreddit, which is SEO for AI. We keep it very, very focused. I remove more threads there than I allow because they are all repetitive, spammy, and whatnot. So there you will only find something high quality for sure. Thank you so much. See you next week and have a great vacation, April.
Oh, thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.